Our other top story right now, a mixed verdict in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation case.
Question: the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer: yes.
The jury ruled they both defamed each other. Johnny Depp wasn't in the courtroom to hear the verdict, but Amber Heard was.
Well, he says he now has his life back, but she says the verdict is a setback for other women.
KQL9's Amy Johnson live in our newsroom now with the details of this verdict. Amy.
Well, Juan and Susie, the trial laid bare their tumultuous relationship with lurid details about their marriage. In the end, jurors had a split decision in the case, siding with both Depp and Heard.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer: yes.
After listening to weeks of stunning testimony, a Virginia jury sided with actor Johnny Depp in his lawsuit against ex-wife Amber Heard, awarding him $15 million in compensatory and punitive damages.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer: yes.
The jury also found in favor of Ms. Heard, who claimed Depp's lawyer defamed her when he called her abuse allegations a hoax, and awarded her $2 million.
I've never struck Ms. Heard. I've never struck a woman in my life.
I spoke with defamation attorney Jeff Lewis, who wonders if the jury truly understood the questions they had to rule on.
I'll say there's an argument that perhaps there's an inconsistent verdict here in finding that Amber lied about Johnny and Johnny lied about Amber. The lawyers are going to have to dig into this verdict and see what kind of appellate arguments could be made as to whether or not the jury may have misunderstood the questions.
The Pirates of the Caribbean star sued his ex-wife for defamation, citing a 2018 Washington Post op-ed in which Heard referred to herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. Depp was not named in the article, but claimed it destroyed his reputation and his career. On the stand, Heard maintained her accusations of abuse.
He's punching me with a closed fist, punching me.
Heard was in court for the verdict and expressed her disappointment in a statement afterward, saying, "I am heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously." But Depp's attorney said their side was the one based on truth.
Our judicial system is predicated on each person's right to have his or her case heard. We are also most pleased that the trial has resonated for so many people in the public who value truth and justice. Now that the jury has reached its conclusive verdict,
Depp issued a statement saying from the beginning the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed my children and to those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. Now, jurors deliberated for about 12 hours, and the trial was in Virginia, where punitive damages can't be any higher than $350,000. So the judge already reduced the damages to that amount. Live in the newsroom, I'm Amy Johnson. I'll send it back to you in the studio.